Hi, I'm Ascendant Nomad, and I review weapons in Destiny 2. Here's what your favorite weapon says about you. Cartesian coordinate. You're a bad person, and you know it. Your hobbies include taking the last slice of pizza without asking and yawning loudly when people open up to you. Galar. You're so basic, it makes me wonder how many Starbucks employees get anxiety when you walk in. Cloudstrike. Cloudstrike enjoyers are like their weapon. They live for the situations that just don't happen very often. You're the kind of person that subscribes to content creators just to have an opinion on one subject that sounds smart to your friends. Parasite. You're definitely the type to edge themselves before a date. Hawkmoon. You're someone who likes to live life by the ruler. You make sure your shoelaces have equal length on both sides before you tie them, and you definitely weigh your sugar before you add it into your coffee. You also may or may not secretly be an engineer. Graviton Lance. You know when the men in white coats come for you? Consider letting them. Posterity. You're so depressed that you intentionally use bad weapons and put shiny shaders on them just to feel something. Either that or you're filthy rich in real life to the point where everything bores you, so you make life difficult for yourself in creative ways. You may also be someone who thinks that engagement farming on Twitter counts as creating content. Fighting Lion. I too enjoy being part of a cult. The cult may be correct, but it's still a cult. Black Talon. You accumulate creator discount codes for energy drinks like Thanos collects Infinity Stones. Speaking of which, are you still wearing yesterday's underwear? Hung Jury. You definitely work in a cubicle environment, and the most excitement you've had all week is that time you accidentally picked up cilantro instead of parsley. You think Cajun is spicy, and you shop at one clothing store because it has everything you like. Criminal's Dagger. You often stop by construction sites just to listen to them. Ikolos SMG. You're a min-maxer in gaming and in real life. The kind of person to simp for excellence so badly that in your free time, you often look to other countries that do something better than yours, and then proceed to passive-aggressively diss your own country about it on Twitter. You also may work in STEM. Izanagi's Burden. Your favorite raid, to this date, is Garden of Salvation, and quite honestly, this makes me question your moral fiber. Glacier. You're dynamite. You're a trailblazer. You're that Lady Gaga gif where she's listing the compliments off rapid fire. Talented, brilliant, amazing. You wear leather jackets in the summer and tank tops in the winter. You wear combat boots everywhere and drink McDonald's coffee for the taste. You've got problems, but they're your problems, bitch. Midnight Coup. You should definitely call her. Mida multi-tool. Somebody showed you their mini-tool when you were a child and now you keep your distance from everyone. Duality. You are a creature of taste and the finer things in life. You know the difference between scotch and whiskey, and yet you also know that if you try to explain it, you'd come off as a twat. Your wardrobe is small yet refined, and you have at least one pair of audiophile headphones because you know quality and you will never compromise on it. Traveler's Chosen. This heavily implies that you're an avid watcher of True Vanguard, and honestly, I don't have enough time in this video to roast you for that. Funnel Web. I don't know why, but Funnel Web enjoyers have that big, technically correct is the best kind of correct energy. They'll provide answers to questions you've never asked, and will unironically use the word actually to open a large percentage of their sentences. Basically, the Destiny version of Sheldon Cooper. The Monarch. You're one bad day away from actually committing murder. The Fourth Horseman. Seek help. Or God. Ideally both. And finally, Witherhoard. Can't really roast this. Witherhoard is just objectively correct. If you want a part 2, subscribe and tell me your favorite weapon down below in the comments, and throw in the word babushka in there because it's just fun to say. Babushka. As ever, thanks to the patrons for making these videos possible. I'm Ascendant Nomad, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.